Have you ever looked at some old photographs of your grandparents and thought, wow, they look so strong and so healthy and they stood so tall, and yet they had no gyms, they had no supplements, they lived very simple lives. What was their secret and what were they doing that actually worked for their health, and what can we learn? So that's our topic for today. I'm going to dive in and look at 10 different factors of what our grandparents did that we could learn from. So here we go. It's going to be a race through 10 points today. Number one is that they ate whole foods. They didn't go to supermarkets that were filled with aisles of packets with barcodes that were full of seed oils and manufactured food. They ate whole food. They grew their own veggies. They raised their own meat in many cases. They ate simple, whole, healthy food. Number two, they ate at home. They didn't eat out all the time. They weren't constantly getting takeaway. You compare that to our habits today. We get so much takeaway food. We eat in restaurants and cafes all the time, and we eat so much junk food and we don't know how it's cooked. But our grandparents ate at home and they cooked healthy meals. Number three, our grandparents walked everywhere. If they went down the street, by and large, they would walk. If they were visiting neighbours, they would walk. If they were going to church, they would often walk. Walking was part of their mindset and their culture. Number four, our grandparents would by and large go to bed early. They would go to bed when it got dark and got up when it got light. In other words, they followed a good circadian rhythm, and by doing that, they were healthier and they got a lot better sleep. Number five is that they ate 3 meals a day. And by and large, they didn't eat between meals. There was no constant snacking all through the day. Number six, unlike us, they pretty much did their own gardening, their own cooking, and their own cleaning. And their life was filled with menial tasks that got them low-impact exercise. Today, we either outsource these things or we've got fancy machines and gadgets to take all the work out of it for us. Number seven, our grandparents got lots of sun daily. It was only my generation here in Australia that decided that sunlight was bad and we had to cover up and slop ourselves silly with that chemical-laden sunscreen that we were brought up on. Our parents didn't do that. Our grandparents didn't do that. They got out in the sun and the sun gave them lots of vitamin D, made their skin healthy and just made them healthy as part of that process. Number eight, they use simple, healthy cleaning products. I remember my grandmother used to just use vinegar for so much of her cleaning. And if she wanted something stronger, she would go for some bicarb soda. But none of these chemical-laden products that we've got today, they were simple, natural products, and therefore their homes were far more chemical-free than what ours are. Number nine, they drank from glass, and they cooked in cast iron or stainless steel. Pretty much cast iron as I remember it. They didn't have any of these non-stick pans that are everywhere today that are so caustic, they're telling us now, and we're finding out more and more about that all the time. And finally, number 10, they lived their lives much more connected to their community than we do. We don't even know our neighbours in many cases today. I remember when we were kids, we knew the whole street. 20 or 30 houses, we could name every family in every house. That's not so today. But our grandparents and our parents were very connected. They lived their life in community. They went to church, to community groups. There was family gatherings. They were connected to other people. But today we're faced with chronic loneliness, which does so much harm to our mental health and is just so destructive. So look, there's just 10 things to think about. Maybe you can't do all 10 at once, but maybe this week you could implement just 2 or 3 of these. Let me know in the comments what you're going to pick. And look, while you're doing that, please subscribe to the channel and join our Facebook group, the Carnivore Pensioner, and consider joining this channel as a member. Members get special members-only videos. I did one of those just yesterday. They get early access to all the videos I make, and they get all my resources at my website absolutely free. So have a look at that. Simply click the join button on any video. If you want to know more about the problem of big food and the way it's manufactured today and why we shouldn't eat it, take a look at this video up here. But I will see you on the next video. Until then, keep telling your story, stay healthy, implement these things, they really work, and God bless. Bye for now.